golf courses are the best place to do random practice because it does get more random than a golf course. But some of us don't have the luxury of, you know, having 2 hours or 3 hours to go even play 9 holes. Play 18, it's going to be at least 6 hours by the time you get there, play around, so on and so forth. So this part here is super important. Because it doesn't, you know, now that we know how to use it all, it doesn't take much to go, oh yeah, that's the number that I need to work on. Now it's just, I just got to get in there and start working on it. So we're going to play a quick hole. Top left. I'm going to use that screen as my feedback screen. Extended screens. I'm going to click on screen number 2. And I just want to only focus on one thing. I don't want to have the other noise that's going on. So I'm going to go maximize. I click on numbers because I know what my numbers are. Same button here, slidey bars. I'll get rid of all of this. And then I'm going to click face angle. So what that means, I'm going to play this hole with a 7 iron. Definitely not going to hit it 260 meters. Let's aim it somewhere over here so I don't lose my golf ball. So -1 is my number. Swing and hit. I can quickly glance over and see what my feedback was. Sweet. Aiming for -1. I know my tolerance is 2. I've missed it by 1 degree. Whoop-de-doo. I'm happy with that. Yep. And then it loads up to the next shot. So I would then have a different club in my hand. So let's go, argument's sake, I'm going to go 130. So a little bit softer with the 7 iron this time. Still trying to keep it -1. So again, I'm still trying to feel -1, still swinging. I've got a different swing. I went from a flat out swing to a little bit softer swing. I can glance over, -3, sweet. I know I just missed my margins, but again, I only missed it by 1 degree. There's the golf shot. And then I have my third attempt, different distance again. Still trying to feel -1.
So you're really only worried about your face angle, not the path?
Yeah, nothing else. So the path is going to be the most consistent thing you guys have. Because it's just swing. If you just let your natural swing happen, that's your path. Like I said, the only time we would suggest changing it is if it's more than 5 degrees. Or if you've got a particular shot that you want to be able to hit. Yep. So again, glance over, -0.6. And if you rewind, it's like if worst case to worst, this is the only thing I ever focused on is I get really good at being aware of that club face is and controlling that, which means I can control where the ball takes off. Which means when I'm in the trees, I can actually go for those gaps and actually hit the gap. It's the biggest difference between a pro golfer and a beginner golfer, let's just say, is they both hit it in the trees, but the pro gets out first attempt. The beginner's in there for 3 or 4 times going, I can't get this thing out of the bush. And it comes down to this, the swing's still this little swing. They're not trying to go flat stick because they know it's just a little dinky swing to get it out there, but they're not thinking about where this thing is or where it's pointing, and based on that, is it going to hit a limb? So that's it. 70% of the time we should be doing that. So the quicker you find out what that one thing is that we need to work on, the quicker we need to get onto this and just start to implement it through the whole bag. 7 times faster you'll pick up the skill by doing it this way. It's going to suck at the start, it's super hard, because it's easier just to sit there on the range and keep doing it until we get it. But I can guarantee you in the long run, you'll surpass the person that just stood there just one shot after the other, just trying to get this thing perfected. Lots of good psychological elements behind that. It's like whatever it is, you can't change it, get rid of it. The intent is still this, the goldfish memory and all of these things that we've heard about. It's like the past is the past, we can't change it. It literally becomes a game about this. What's your thoughts?
You're right about Charlie. I'm trying to change a couple of things.